Hello everybody and welcome to Impartial. This is a video game and we were given this for free, and thank you to the developer for that. And I think you want to hit new game if you're trying to play.
I know. I'm just checking some things.
It's typically how you start a game.
I'm just checking some things, man.
Do you want to curate a game on this slot? Yeah.
There are 3 steps to taking over a city. Step
Ooh,
1,
I like that.
create a political
Like fading
party,
away.
appealing to the common man.
Yeah.
Emphasize his loyalty to the people, not the government.
Alright.
Step 2, let your truth be the only truth, and silence anyone in the way. Step 3,
Bang.
make money by any means necessary to build
Hell yeah.
and when the time
We
is
love
right,
money.
strike without mercy. My father, King Duncan, was killed in cold blood. These so-called heroes took
I don't like that
everything
dripping
from
sound.
me. But my plan has come to fruition. There
This
is
guy's
nowhere
devious.
for them to run.
Yeah.
Either they hand me power,
I like his
or
hat.
I'll burn London to the
Trying to
ground.
say things, like, honestly, they have me gripped.
He's like an anime character.
Hello, my name is Francis, the leader of the London government. It is a pleasure to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you too.
Well, I'll get straight to the point. Since the war, we've tried to unite the superheroes and the police force to work together. But it's not exactly going according to plan, and this is where you come in.
I don't understand.
We created the role of a conflict resolver to act as the final decision maker when the head of the police and the hero unit cannot come to a conclusion. Your work as a chief inspector has not gone unnoticed, and I believe you would be a good fit for the conflict resolver role.
Thank you for the opportunity. I won't let you down. Talking like an anime character.
Thank you. Let me explain this role further. You will be tasked with making difficult moral decisions that will greatly impact London. Speaking of morality, how would you describe your moral compass?
I'm a consequentialist. The end justifies the means. Alright, whatever that means.
Interesting. It reminds me of our former King Duncan. Each decision you make will affect the public, police, and the hero unit. Few results will benefit everybody. You must pick your battles wisely. We will discuss this later. You will be guided on your first day.
Never gonna believe this, but we're actually the king. We're the son of the King Duncan.
Shh. No, don't tell them.
Oh, right.
Did you hear the news? A conflict resolver has been appointed.
I did. We just heard.
I'm guessing it's another one of your comrades. Look what happened to the last guy.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
We've done our background checks. He was chosen by the leader himself.
I wonder why.
Why? Who is he? The chief inspector from the Preston Police Department.
Hi, that's me.
So it's another member of the police force. Sounds like a brilliant idea.
Brilliant indeed.
Could you stop being so pessimistic for once? Whoever is hired will have my full support. When will you start being realistic? Seems you never learn from your mistakes.
Breaking news.
Conflict resolver hired despite controversy. Left click is to select / drag items. Right click is to interact / zoom on them. The amount of money you have in your wallet, £20.
Should pay your mother.
You can purchase items for your table in the shop. As the days progress, you will collect stamps and posters, which you can view in the stamp book. You can save the game and view the options here. Return to the main menu.
John. I guess that's our name. Or your name. Ooh, a little comic book.
I am evil. Once upon a time, there was a king named Duncan. The people were unhappy. Who will help us? A man they called Harold rose up. I will save the city-state of London from tyranny! But the king was too powerful. No one could stop me and my army. However, scientists started experimenting. Look at the machines we created. Our potions can give people powers! Ordinary became superheroes. Harold returned, leading the new heroes and defeated the king. Harold died when his brother Francis became the new leader. We are all very happy. What could go wrong? And they all lived happily ever after.
The end. What?
Oh. Dear John, the conflict resolver, may I say that I am thrilled to have you as an addition to our new team. We have heard of the amazing work you did at Preston Police Station. Legman and I are delighted to have you on board.
Legman.
My name is Marcus Kirk, Chief Constable of the London Police Force. I serve under Francis and our former King Duncan.
I bet he likes legs.
I hope you enjoy the rather humorous stories of superheroes, drawn by my nephew, age 9.
Some guys like, you know, but he's a leg.
Patria. I'm not sure if you speak Latin, but it translates to being led by the love of your country. I look forward to working with you. Yours faithfully, Sir Marcus Kirk.
Oh, you could actually draw? Make up. Come on.
What do you think I'm doing?
Come on, make up. We all know you wanna.
Gotta make sure the sack is just right.
Intensely detailed sack.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Gotta make sure it's all hairy.
Little hair. Yeah. Nothing but bush.
Dear John, I would like to introduce myself formally to you. My name is Legman.
Hello.
The head of the hero unit.
Legman.
May you be wondering about the origin of my name. Oh, wait, I think that was the American guy from earlier. I would like to introduce myself formally to you. My name is Legman, head of the hero unit. You may be wondering about the origin of my name.
Legman.
I was involved in a horse riding incident, which led to my feet being amputated due to gangrene. I was fitted with a leg prosthetic by scientists, giving me enhanced speed.
Oh,
When I
Lieutenant
delve into
Dan.
my history, but as a conflict resolver, I expect you to be fair and impartial. The police force is notoriously corrupt and morally incorrigible, so I doubt your ability to make intelligible decisions. However, recruiting you was not my decision. It was Francis,
guy needs some
leader
ice
of the
cream.
Liberty Party. I don't expect you to last long, but crazier events have happened. Lord Legman, head of the hero unit.
do you think he gets along with Bman? Or, Bman?
I don't know. What does this guy get?
He gets a big old smiley face.
Eh.
Giving him glasses, shades. Hell yeah. Why am I so much difficulty controlling the mouse?
Well, because I don't draw with the mouse.
Hell yeah.
If I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna use like an actual like drawing pad or something.
I guess yeah.
Uh-oh.
Police! Oh!
Dear John, I'm pleased to welcome you as our new conflict resolver. We hope your new office table is fit for purpose. As notified earlier, your role involves mediating between the hero unit and the police department, balancing their demands with the interests of public safety. You will serve a probationary period of 25 days with salary payments and performance reviews conducted every 5 days. Please note that should we receive any report of you accepting bribes or allowing yourself to be blackmailed into making decisions, your pay will be subject to deduction. Such conduct will also impact your prospects of receiving a job offer. Welcome to the team. Yours sincerely, Francis, leader of the London Liberty Party.
Oh wait, this was the only one I was supposed to sign.
Ah!
Oh well.
Yeah. You sound like the hillbilly version of the Cat in the Hat.
Read the mission description and decide which side. Hero Police has the best course of actions. Most missions have multiple endings, and each decision you make will impact the opinions of the different groups. Hero Unit, Police Force, and Public. You can view the remaining decisions and days here.
You know what I'm talking about?
Superhero suspected of going rogue believes he has been arrested on false charges. With no legal grounds to detain him further, the police face a dilemma of whether to release him, fearing potential revenge.
Hillbilly Cat in the Hat.
The superhero is suspected of going rogue. However, we don't know here who's claiming that they're going rogue, so it could just be police being kids. It could actually be a hero going rogue. This feels like a personal attack, so he's going off of a gut feeling rather than facts and logic, whereas this guy realizes that regardless of what happened, the shit's gonna get swampy. I'm gonna go with Mr. Police Guy here.
Swampy, just like Matt.
Violent altercation ensues as superhero attacks policeman during detention.
Hello?
We need to be more vigilant. These heroes are not on our
Do I
side.
still exist? Hello?
Hi. I don't know, you started going off about the Cat in a Hat, and I just,
Yeah, because it's a comedy channel.
despite how many times I've seen it, I still don't remember shit all about that movie.
Let me check under the hood.
Let's take a look under the hood.
Yeah, no, I don't remember
That was gonna be a transition into, hey guys, check out the coffee. We did a Cat in the Hat watch along that you guys can check out. But that didn't end up working, so back to reading.
Well, go back to check out the coffee, because I completely forgot we did that.
Yeah, we did do that. Let me check under the hood.
The transition to the new government has been difficult. Despite the politicians waving the banners of freedom, the rich are getting richer, and the poor, well, you know the rest. People want change or to go back to a past they're familiar with. As the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. Story mission. Henry Harriet.
Wish for the wrong thing, you might get a psycho girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the plot of Obsession?
Yep, that was the
I
reference.
I haven't seen that movie yet. I've been planning on it, but...
Yeah, same.
Henry Harriet, a father of two, was caught stealing from the government house to feed his family. The government. Father of two swears at police as he is warned after stealing from the government house.
Crooked pigeon. I was gonna say penguin.
Act 1, Part 1, Mission 2.
Robin Hood.
Is Robin Hood a saint or a sinner? It depends on whether you're rich or poor. Nevertheless, the law is the law, but arresting him may lead to a revolution, and killing him will turn him into a martyr. Tread carefully.
Why can't he be both?
Because that's a nuanced opinion, and that's not allowed today?
Wow! Nuanced opinion.
Police have pinpointed the location of the wanted Robin Hood-esque criminal, Oscar Baker. Despite his charitable donations to less fortunate, politicians want to see the end of him. Arrest Oscar? He'll escape again. We must kill him.
Kill him.
We'll arrest him. Fuck the politicians.
Kill him.
Robin Hood Baker faces prison time for robbery spree despite charitable reputation. Police emphasize equality under law.
Mission 2.5.
Oscar Baker's arrest has not gone down well with the protesters. React too harshly and this could spur more violence. React leniently and it makes the police look weak.
Do you think Oscar Baker's an Oscar? Do you think he's an Oscar? Do you think it's a little trophy that they give out for movie awards?
Maybe.
I was trying to say, do you think he's a baker? God damn it! The hell is wrong with my head?
A group of people are trying to break Oscar Baker out of jail by torching the police station. Arrest the protesters or eliminate the protesters?
Eliminate them.
Torch them. Locals narrowly escape death by police after arson attack on police station. Maybe don't burn shit down and you won't get shot at. Simple as.
True.
Police want to halt all ships and air balloons leaving the city to capture fugitive Ernest Merritt, despite the risk of economic disruption and potential public protests.
I like to eat balloons.
Yeah, production unfortunately means too much. If he escapes the country, he's no longer your problem. Police dumped as Ernest Merritt is nowhere to be found. It's almost like he probably fled the country years ago. How was your first day?
Every time I flee the country, I got a balloon in my belly.
Player character voice.
It was easier than I thought.
Your service is most welcome, and you are needed now more than ever during the Revolutionary era. My brother and I fought hard to save the great city-state of London from the tyranny of King Duncan. Now we face a greater threat.
This guy's Abraham Lincoln without a beard.
Right?
What threat do we face?
The economy is failing. Our main source of money, coal, is on the decline. Other city-states in England are using alternative sources of energy. How do you think we should increase revenue?
We should open up... Oh, talking about the game.
Yeah.
We could explore other forms of energy. I don't know. If a fish go... I don't know. I think there's something there.
It might not be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind for the future. Interesting. Before my brother's death, I made a solemn promise to my late brother that I'd prevent London from falling into the clutches of a tyrant like Duncan. Nevertheless, our city remains deeply divided between the affluent and the impoverished. Somebody will use this to their advantage, and I fear that I'm unable to make things right.
All right, Abraham Lincoln.
The economy's tough. No wonder that crime is on the rise.
If this trend continues, our police force will be overwhelmed.
True.
If I'd known it'd be this challenging, I might have considered returning.
True.
You had your reasons for leaving.
True.
Yes, my reason was that King Duncan was a tyrant. I couldn't serve under his oppressive rule anymore, even if it meant disappointing my father.
True.
Duncan was tough but fair. London was much safer during his rule.
True.
If it were safe, the superheroes wouldn't have had to band together to form a resistance. But look at you. You got your promotion, even if it cost you your integrity.
True.
I have more integrity than you ever will. I stayed while you went into exile doing God knows what. Sounds like a man who's fallen on his integrity.
Sounds like a man that knows Bimbus.
Right?
When the crime rates eventually rises, you won't have the king's protection to rely on.
Day 2.
Dear John, congratulations on your recent appointment. I was delighted to learn of your ascension to the role of conflict resolver. You may wonder who I am.
I'm wondering.
My name is Marion Newman, once a trusted counselor to the late King Duncan and a member of the Red Swords, a group tasked with the rather grim duty of hunting and neutralizing so-called superheroes. I was sentenced to life in prison, or in prison for my actions. I am a changed man, deeply aware of the errors of my past, and I believe hopefully if my experience and insight will be of service to you. Yours faithfully, Marion Newman.
All right. No.
To whom this may concern, I imagine the pain I am going through, I have to resent.
That I'm going through? These letters look delicious, man.
Yeah, I can't
All
figure out
spaghetti
this.
language.
I have to, okay. Imagine the pain I am going through. I have to resort to stealing from the government house because there is nobody that can help me. You punish the poor but reward the rich. What about us? What about our children who will feed them this crumbling economy? Said Siri. Henry Harriet.
Harriet Tubman had a lot of tubs. Choo-choo! Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo-choo!
Alright, now what the
Wonder how
fuck
many
is
people are
this?
still watching the video at this point.
I don't know.
You're still watching this. You're a real one. We appreciate it.
Roseberry Beauty Pageant. Vote for your favorite beauty by signing under their photo.
Oh, you get to vote.
Apparently.
Because your vote matters. If you've made it this far in the video, then you do not have ADHD. That is for sure. Thumb. What's your favorite limb?
My thumb.
The emergence of a new political party, Equalist, has captured the attention of the public. With their message of equality in an unequal world, they are now staging protests outside the government house, demanding accountability for the current economic crisis. As tensions rise, how will the government respond? Do they have a response?
Oh god, what are we gonna do?
Burn them to the ground.
Protesters posing a threat to security by brandishing a firearm during the protests.
Take down the
The
protester.
police are hesitant to take action due to a large number of people present. Armed protester
Hey.
killed on sight by security. Spectators flee in fear of further violence.
I mean,
You start swinging a gun around, eventually people are gonna assume you're gonna want to use it.
Yeah.
Glass-wielding superhero Silica from the New Manchester is accused of being affiliated with an extreme far-right political group known for racially
Silica?
motivated attacks. His unique ability is unneeded at the station, but the allegations cast a shadow on the organization.
He has the name of my favorite food.
Silica admits to ethnic cleansing advocacy rumors and announces departure from the London Hero Unit.
I love to eat silica packs, man. They're delicious.
I know, right? There's a reason I call them the flavor packets.
Yeah, important.
A member of a notorious sex trafficking gang is threatening the police via letters, demanding the release of her partner Ezekiel from a holding cell. She will release photos of high-ranking politicians who are involved. To whom this may concern, if you think it's just photos that I have, you are sadly mistaken. Lives are at stake here if my precious Ezekiel is not released from prison. Do
Oh,
the right thing.
are we being threatened?
Release Ezekiel or call her bluff? Call her bluff.
Oh my god.
Infamous sex abuser Edith on the run as bomb fails to detonate under maternity ward.
Thank god. Thank god.
As expected, she was bluffing.
Well, she wasn't bluffing, it just didn't go off.
No, see,
We're
she
lucky.
threatened to release information. She didn't have information, so she resorted to blowing up an infirmary.
Trying to. She didn't. Thank god.
Yeah, she wasn't able to blow up the infirmary because I done bomb.
Alright.
Newly opened coal mine belonging to the company Mining Shot has suffered a catastrophic collapse, trapping several workers underground. The desperate cries for help echo through the air, but the police consider the rescue mission to be too high risk.
Catastrophic.
Take bribe or do the not bribe. Fuck you, police. Trap miners await rescue as access to collapse mine remains blocked.
I don't think the bribe was just the police. I think that was a third option.
Bribe. I ignored it.
Alright.
Imported food tastes better than locally grown. At least that's what the civilians think.
Civilians are stupid.
Each shipment of food can be sold for a high price, thus security at the borders is a priority. So far, borders are relatively danger-free until now. An unidentified terrorist group wearing masks have detonated multiple bombs at the shipping port. Witnesses say they wore all-black clothing with grey initials XYZ on their back. Workers are attempting to salvage food supplies which were meant to be distributed to families in rural areas. Priorities save locals who are drowning and retrieve any food if possible. Prioritize retrieving food for locals and rescuing anyone who may be at risk of drowning. Huh?
That one.
Heroes rescue drowning workers following ship harbor attack.
Hey.
Day 3!
Day 3, and that is time.
That is time.
That's all we got. Yeah, that's all the time we got. Would love to do more of this game. This is great, but we have been going for 30 minutes.
Thank you everybody for watching. This has been...
Thumb finger.
Fuck, what would it...
3 foot miracle.
Thank you everybody for watching. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, like the video. Check out the links in the description. We have the game, coffee, and our Discord. If you made it this far, comment, spaghetti chair still wants to be a banana.
Yeah.